Well, if you're looking for a video to see how to manage your desk with all the components and all the wires, make it nice and pretty, then this is the video for you. As a business owner of one of the leading integration companies in the country, I figured that we'd make some videos to try to serve the everyday DIYer. Now, managing your desk is somewhere that I found that will give you the greatest amount of impact. Something that you could see, it's a good beginning challenge before you tackle other things to really kind of understand and take away some of the smoke and mirror that all this, a little bit of the fear. We wanted to show you some of the easy components you can get at your local Ace Hardware, and some products that you'll probably see that we trust, we know work. Velcro. And Velcro is such an easy product. Honestly, we get it in different lanes. And again, readily around, get yourself a roll, and you just cut it at whatever strip you need. Feel like Vanna White. I really like the finish. The finish is nice. It's really nice product, really super clean finish. RJ45 and phone tells you if you're grounded, if you're protected. I really like that. So you know if you got it right or not, and it doesn't lie to you. I can actually, we can show you. But yeah, I'm actually a big fan. But yeah, now we got to plug it in and show you with it working. So looking at the random wire that's there, trying to see where if I can put it in a better spot. Let's move it to the other side. All right, that's there. That makes life a lot easier. And you know what? This auxiliary box, if I want to use that, put it right there. That'll help out if needed. And now I'm in a much better situation. Plus, you see, now I can bunch up these wires. So it's just one point, And if you wanted to get real fancy, even something like that, nah. So looking at it, seeing how you can bring it in. And again, what I would do is on the real simple, this is where the Velcro comes in real handy, okay? So grab it, you don't gotta overthink it. I know many people would give you all kinds of blah, 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 and I get it. There is all kinds of blah, blah, blah you can do at it, but you know what? Sometimes you could just be simple about it. Now, as I'm looking at the wires, we're looking around, manage, DisplayPort there, working with the device as they stand. And don't be scared about taking something apart. I think a lot of people are like, no, I don't want to take that apart. Like, don't be scared. You got to take it apart. If you got to take it apart to make it right, then take it apart. I'd rather it be correct. And again, you see these brackets all come with these cool trays. And I'm like the biggest fan of that stuff. Look at that. Oh, that's the power cable. So again, trying to manage it the right way. I push it that way, and then I allow myself and right to go down, connect right there. This is a DisplayPort to USB-C adapter. And look how clean that looks. It's already. So now we'll keep looking. That looks better already in there. That looks nicer. So that looks better. Now here we can see, and that's the thing. As you pretty notice, nothing has any kind of drastic bends in it. The less something has a drastic bend, the better it's off. And looking at it, trying to make sure it doesn't have. And using the things around you, I know this is gonna be there, just use right behind it to kind of hide. That'll hide some of the wires. So I see that there's a power cable going that way, and all this is coming from the other side of this. That can just stay loose right there. All right, so I think we're in a good spot right here. Now, do I think we're perfect? Far from. I'm trying to understand this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if I can get you a better view of what I'm working on so it has a better context. So you can see it. And that's how you work with the bracket. The bracket manufacturer will probably have some sort of management system, and there it is. You see it. This is where it can get tricky. I like, and I'm sure somebody's gonna say to do different, and that's fine. You see how the Velcro is looped over it, and I like to put the nice side against the wire, so it's above. See that? Then when I come out of it, it's nice touching it right there. Look at that. How? You see? Much nicer. And again, I'm a real big fan of one location going down, penetrations, try to limit the amount of power. And since I do know that this is high voltage, let's see. And that's really the setup. Now from here, I have to work underneath. So we're looking at the wires. We need to understand. So we have this trusty old power strip, but the wires are only so long, and I get it. People don't want to start changing cable lanes and all that good stuff. So we really got to look at it. How can we manage this? So we know we have one entry point there. So it'd be nice to put a Velcro right there and kind of track it along. And I would look, how can I make that straight line so it looked all pretty? So I'd put one Velcro there, another Velcro there. At that point, we're away from any kind of brackets, any obstructions. And that's gonna be the concept of kind of moving around the table. That'll continue bringing it over. Trusty old scissors. And no reason to over torque anything. You just slowly grab it. Once it grabs, let it go. You're not holding a house together. You're just holding some wire. And again, what I like to do is bring it to the edge and then roll it up into itself. See how it looks all rolled up? And then I grab the other end. Look at that. That holds it up perfect. And I'll continue with this pattern. So again, we'll look, moving across. We already know. Yup, right there. And I cut. Don't need to overthink it. And again, you're not trying to over torque anything. Put it in here. I'll straighten it out. You see how it goes across? Now what I like to do, bring it to the right, to the edge of the Velcro, and literally. Now I already know the power supply is going to be on this side. Now that we can see kind of how we're routing across, we still got to get this additional power over there. So what I'll do is wrap this around. I know I gotta go that way. Might as well take off the heavy things, put them over here. You see, it's a clean line. It'll go down right where it's gonna go. And sometimes you're gonna hit something like that. That's probably the best feeling you could feel because you know you grabbed something good. All right, now again, see how we're right at the edge? What I use that is to know to roll it over. You see how that line is going? How pretty is that? So we might as well dead end this right. So again, another piece. You see, just taking your time. You don't need to drive yourself crazy. You'll feel it. And that's again, it's about not going too hard with everything. So I like connecting them this way. We know our wires will be long enough. Everything will be able to plug in. Hidden. Now it does have mounts, I ain't gonna lie. And they are cool, but Velcro is cooler. There's a stud right here. There's one right here as well. Another story. So on this stud, with this, the thing with this is you're inevitably gonna be pulling on it and really kind of working the power. So you don't want to just throw sheetrock screws to the wall because you really know that that's not gonna work out. So, wall anchors. I pre-cut these two. Now, what I usually like to do, I will leave just a little bit at the top. Drop a screw there so that I can tighten it around as much as I can. Hit it with that final little bit to hold it so I can square itself out of it somewhat. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. 8.5 by 15. We will put our trusty little anchor. This is what you have to look at and be conscious of the things you're doing. Now, I know this wire is going across. I know this monitor. If I come in here, I can just go down. But the reality, I swoop around like this. Okay, here's the extra slack. What I like to do with the extra slack. Now, let me show you a little trick. This is why you buy good belts. We're gonna have to grow. All I gotta do is add a little bit, like an extension. Just taking my time. Take your time, you know. Just look at it. You would think, like, was this made to be this way? It feels that way. That's all nice and managed. Now we gotta come from this way, finalize it. That's all she wrote. So let's start with the low voltage. In a little bit of detail, I like to wrap all of them so that the words are going the same exact way. Alright, now that you got to see the process from start to finish, what it took, what all the little things that we had to do, and what really finished looked like, and the easy components, it wasn't that challenging. It was an easy process, it was fun, and look how nice that all looks. It's nice and managed, beautiful, and this is the first step. You know, we can continue on, and we will. We'll show you more cool stuff as we keep managing and doing more cool things in the office. Keep making these videos to show you exactly how we do stuff. So I hope this was informative. I hope this is something that you want to see. definitely subscribe, and let's get some comments if you actually want to see more of this or what you want to see. So this is Mike Restrepo. See you on the next one.